Hey y'all, this is So Blessed and welcome to the Blessed Place. I thought I'll do a little different video this time because I realized looking over my videos that so many of them are just so serious, and me giving so much of my unsolicited advice and unsolicited non-expert opinion. So I thought there are many different sides of me, and so I thought I'd show you some of. I need to start showing some of the other side of me. I'm 41 years old, and my sisters know I'm so goofy and silly, but I don't really show that part on camera because I must not show that silly, goofy side. Because I am woman. Hear me roar. But anyways, see, this is the real me. But I thought I'd share with you all a story, and then at the end of the story, I tell you the moral of the story. Well, this is one of my embarrassing moments. Kind of like embarrassing moment. It was embarrassing then, but now when I look back and I share with you the moral of the story, it wasn't so embarrassing. But I remember my first playing basketball. I was an athlete back in the day, and I first started playing basketball in 6th grade. And my dad was my biggest fan. I was his oldest daughter, and I was the oldest child in the home, and I was like his boy, and he'd come watch my game. And I remember one time, I think I maybe stole the ball or something, or either I got a rebound or either I stole the ball, and I think I got a rebound, and I tried to make a basket, and I missed the basket. First of all, when I got the rebound, there was this roar in the audience. Yay, yay, good job. I could hear the clap and the applause and all of that. Then I tried to put the ball in the basket, and I hear all this roar and applause. I missed the basket. And then I got it again, and I hear this roaring and applause, and I missed the basket a second time. Third time's a charm. Okay, the third time I made the basket, only to hear the referee's whistle. I'm like, what happened? And they were like, no basket, no basket. Y'all, I had put the ball in the wrong basket. Not once, not twice, but a third attempt. I was putting the ball on the defensive end of the court, or the other team's basket. That's why I was making the basket on the other team's basket. And so what I thought was, excuse me, y'all, what I thought was this roar of applause was them saying, no, no, wrong basket, wrong basket. Well, that's what they were saying, but I thought they were, rooting for me. Well, after I put the ball in the wrong basket, and I was feeling so humiliated, cause I was big and tall and doofus, and I just felt so embarrassed. And my dad, I looked over kind of at my dad, and my dad's in the audience just clapping and praising me and telling me good job and don't worry about it. And it was pretty embarrassing. But when I look back now, fast forward, I don't know, 30 something years later, maybe 30 years later, I think about that time and I say, don't underestimate the importance of a dad being in a child's life, in a daughter's life. If at all possible, men, don't underestimate being a part of and being involved in your children's life, especially your daughter's life. I mean, it's, I don't know, it could be may just be equally as important as for a man to be in his son's life, and I'm sure it is, and it could be even more important. But I'm speaking of a girl's point of view, from a girl's point of view. Here I am, serious again, but, it's part of the story. But just don't underestimate being in your daughter's life, because here it is, 30 years later, I still remember that story. I still remember that my dad was my biggest fan, And now that my daughter's in college, you know, he's her biggest fan. And just don't underestimate that, because I still remember that in my most embarrassing moment, I look over and my dad is on the sideline encouraging me. And that's just awesome. There's I could go on and on and on, but this wasn't supposed to be a serious video. But just take it from me, don't underestimate how powerful it is for men to be in their daughters' lives and encourage them and talk to them and teach them and love them unconditionally. Men, take part of your daughters' lives. Ladies, don't ever stop a man. As long as he's not harming that child, never stop a man from being a part of his daughter's life. Take it from me. Daddy's little girl. Well, I ain't little no more, but I'm still daddy's girl. Y'all be blessed.